Welcome, this is Brianna, and this is my life on paper. I am so excited for today, you guys. So, you've seen me do some stitching, but this sketch that you've just seen made me think of another cut file by Confessions of a Paper Addict. So, here it is. So exciting. Does that not just look like the sketch? And I'm sorry, white on white. Maybe that's not the best thing to do, but I'm going to use that for my background paper just to hold everything together. So I went ahead and found colors, and this might not be the exact colors that I would have chose if I just chose for a rainbow, but because of the stitching, and let me make sure I have all these here. What I did was I went to my stash first to look for the colors of floss I had, and I matched those to my paper. So that's how I came up with these. This is going to go underneath. That's how I came up with these colors of the rainbow. And it's still, I mean, obviously it's still rainbow. Just that if I was doing my own thing, I might pick brighter colors. But they're very nice primary, very pretty rainbow. Perfect for this cut file and the sketch. So here we go. So it's gonna take me some time to work on that, right? Because of the stitching. Not gonna take forever, but won't be as quick as some of the ones I've been doing lately, especially with the latest sketches. So there we go. We got all that matching. So I'm going to show you the picture. This is my friend Chris and myself. We're starting up a new ministry at church. It's a health ministry. It's called Looking Up. It has to do with a rainbow. You'll see our cute shirts. In the sketch, it has, I think, the 2 or 3 photos, but I'm afraid of covering too much of the rainbow up. You might see my picture up here. The other thing is that the sketch does show corner photo corners. So I have a couple versions here. I used a different one yesterday, but these are a little bit bigger. This is for eCake Success, and this is from We Are Memory Keepers. So using that, here is our logo. You see it got chopped off. I'm thinking I might just use this for the title. I'll use this a different time when I reprint it, but maybe not on this layout. So I'm going to take a moment to do my stitching, and then I'll come back to show you the final result. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you that the sketch that you saw is from Christy's Beautiful Life. It's her best of 30 days of sketches. And the sketch is from Laura Rumble. So we have to give credit to her. I will have links below to Christy's playlist as well as her Facebook group for 30 days of sketches. Today is day 15. So exciting. And so that is where the sketch came from that you saw. So again, put you on pause and I will be back in a moment. Welcome back. So this has to be my favorite so far of the layouts I've made from this series of Christy's Beautiful Life. Her best of 30 days of sketches. Ta-da! It's done. So the rainbow turned out exactly like I had hoped it would. I have to tell you, the stitching isn't bad. However, I was stitching on these thin little strips. I was afraid I was going to break them. They never did. This cardstock, and it's just regular white, nice thick piece of cardstock. There was no issue with that. My next issue was, how do you stick down and tuck in? In fact, right now this is bothering me, but I can see the tape, the washi tape that's holding down the end of the floss. I can see it peeking out. You can see a little tail here. So if anybody has any, with this thin little strip here, if anybody has any suggestions of what to do. I did tie some off, when you'd get to an end, I would tie it, but you still have 2 little tails. I didn't want to cut it too close. But I think if you're not looking too closely, I think it's, and which I don't believe anybody would, I think it's just great. It's a great cut file. So that's from Confessions of a Paper Addict. I'll have the link below. When I looked at the sketch, I knew exactly the one I wanted to go get. So I just purchased this one. Worked out beautifully. You'll notice some additions. This is from a Dottie About Flair. So I found 3 of the same rainbow. So I used those. The rainbows are from Ellie's Studio, and it's called Puffy Rainbow Stickers. I thought I wasn't going to use those at first because I thought, oh, they all had pink and purple in them. And I didn't use pink and purple in my rainbow. Now I could have used them anyway, but then I looked through them and I did find 3 different ones that didn't have the pink and purple. Now, it does have that light, that kind of that aqua color, but I've decided I am totally fine with that. So there they are. It was perfect for my 3 clusters, giving me the visual triangle. I found this in my stash in my black embellishments. It actually was a speech bubble, and I don't really do speech bubbles, so I trimmed it off, but I think I might have not had to worry about it anyway because I ended up trimming it off from the sides to fit it in here. I really tried to stay away from covering any stitching just because it was hard work, and that's what really makes the page. So that's why this is tucked over here. I guess you would call this my title, Looking Up a Health and Wellness Ministry, and that is what my friend Chris and I have started. The tag over here is from Ellie's Studio as well as this tag sitting behind. I did cut this tag in half so that I can use the half on another layout, and you can see that over here. I had some extra bits that I didn't use, more of Ellie's Studio's tabs. I just wanted some variety to choose from. These are other Dottie About Flair that I also could have used, but I like the striped rainbow though the best, and I did have 3 of the same. I did not use the corner punches. I got it all down and I liked it, and I didn't feel like it needed it. You don't have to do the sketch exactly. I ran out of the other tape that I have, the dimensional tape, and so I think I got this at the dollar store. You can see it's glittery now. It's all decorated, but it worked really good. I just put 2 layers behind the flare. This I stamped with my new favorite stamp set from Ellie's Studio, the Everyday Tabs stamp. So I've been using those on a lot of layouts lately. But look how cool. I'm getting really good at it. It stamps perfectly. And I used the Catherine Pooler ink in Midnight. So I really like her ink. That's it. You can look at the back. I didn't even back it. You can see where I taped them down, but once I did this, I layered over each other. Yeah, ask me if you have any questions. If you want to see a process video where I do the whole thing on camera, I'm totally willing to do this again. I have more pictures that I could totally use and do it again and record the whole thing. I just figured if people know how to stitch and they know how to back cut files, that wasn't going to be very interesting to anyone. So here is my finished layout. I'm going to add some journaling later. You will see the still layout after this. Look below for links to all of the things that I've mentioned. If there's something you don't see down there and you'd like to know more about, please leave a comment. I like to know about what you liked or what you want to know more about. There's also links down there for Christy's sketches for her 30 days of sketches. The playlist is going to be down there. Her Facebook group is going to be down there. Follow these lovely ladies, give them some love, see what they're doing. Everyone's amazing. I will see you tomorrow. I probably won't top today, but I will see you tomorrow for another video. I hope you have a great day.